Did you know that taxes are not just a cookie cutter thing? You do not just push a button and say, hey, if you're single with 2 kids, this is what you get back. If you're married with 5 kids, this is what you get back. If you are married and you own a business, this is what you get. If you're trying to buy a house, it's not that way. Every year, I am counseling and I'm talking to people about their tax preparation. Each year, they're trying to compare apples to oranges, meaning they're comparing one tax year, one tax person who prepared it to the next. They're talking about their friends who've done it using TurboTax, how much money they got back, and all of those things. And they're never thinking about where they are headed professionally or personally. Your taxes are performed and they are done based on some standards. Some things are standard. If you're married, you can't really fake that or change that. You can, but if you're ever caught, you're going to pay and it's not worth it. If you're single, you can't fake or change that. You can borrow someone's children, do that at your own risk. Some people get away with it, some don't. These days, with the government who has their hand in everything due to the pandemic, I wouldn't try it because every government operation is connected. So, once again, you do those things at your own risk. But when it comes to tax preparation, you need to be responsible, you need to be thoughtful, and you need to think about short term as well as long term. Let me give you an example. Recently, I've connected with a group of ladies and we work with people who are interested in becoming homeowners. And when you're looking to buy a house, your taxes need to be prepared a certain way. If you're a business owner, you can't afford to write off everything. So you should listen to my video that talks about the 7 degrees of separation so you understand how to separate yourself, where you can benefit from the tax deductions and not kill yourself personally and still be able to qualify for a home. So when it's time to do taxes, you need to tell the person, hey, I'm looking to qualify for a home. So they're going to prepare it differently. There's things that are going to be done differently. That's preparation, which means you can't start at the last minute. Because if you're used to receiving a large refund, you won't receive it if you're going to prepare to buy a house because you need to save all those deductions. Maybe you're trying to qualify for something else, a loan for your business, or change something. Your taxes have to be prepared accordingly, but that doesn't happen next year. It doesn't happen at the time that you're doing your tax return. Remember, whatever you've done or haven't done by the time we file taxes next year, which is usually around mid January, we can't fix it in January. Your taxes have to be done now. They have to, your tax preparation, your strategy for taxes must occur in this year. If you're not someone who avidly looks at his or her business, if you don't look at your business from quarter to quarter, I urge you to call today so we can have time to get this together. You don't want to wait to the last minute. Waiting to the last minute always results in bad decisions and things that you cannot correct. You need to know what you're up against, how much money you've earned and how much you've lost and what loss you can write off this year and what losses that you want to carry over. There are so many different things. And people who really take advantage of everything out there, people who really run their money and, I'm sorry, manage their money, they don't do it at the end of the year and they don't do it one day in the year or one week. It is a constant review, a constant look at what you can do, what you should do, and what you need to do to get you where you want to go. I say it all the time. People don't go bankrupt because they didn't have the money. They go bankrupt because they didn't know how to manage what they had. It's been your girl, the Queen Bee of Doing Business Better. I'm accepting clients, and you need to give me a call. Bye bye.